Oh, he's not coming. It's just me today.
Okay.
You don't want to be in his seat?
No, I'm okay. I'm just kidding. He's coming. I think they're waiting for me.
Where's that, Charlie?
They're going to be so mad when they walk in. I'm sorry. I was looking, and then you guys weren't there, so I just went.
This isn't your maiden voyage.
Cheers.
Thought Charlie was a lot better during the match than what she was after the match.
Ouch.
Told you guys.
You know, that was 5 attackers that hit over 300 tonight, and and I thought this was a really good match for our freshmen, our younger players. That was I think 31 balls after Kristen, and she was steady all night. I thought the defense that we got from her and Anaya was some great effort plays, and and we got on some long service runs with Natalie, and I think we got on some couple really nice ones with Mimi. And then Madison, who really steady. I thought our team just played steady tonight. There wasn't. We played within ourselves, and that allowed us to get on some of these really nice long runs that we had tonight.
For any of you, 15-14, kind of what was going through your heads at that point, and what specifically was it at that point where kind of the switch kind of flipped and you guys go on that 11-0 run?
Yeah, I think it's just us coming together and the person behind the service line doing their job, getting them out of system, and we knew what that team was doing. We scouted well, and we just did our jobs. We stayed steady, as Kelly said, and played very mature. Just super balanced throughout the whole match, yeah.
Kristen, 31 serves at you, and most teams probably coming at you. How do you handle it, and what's your mindset as you see the serves?
I would say mindset this game was just, come at me. I wanted to pass the ball. I was kind of sad sometimes when they'd miss, so. Because there's this one.
Sad?
Me too.
Yeah. Because the server before, she didn't ace me, but I didn't have a great pass. So I was like, okay, I'm ready. I'm going to get this pass. And then she missed, so. But just working on being really aggressive and passing every ball.
Charlie, I think Mimi kind of loosened him up the first set. I think she had eight or 9 kills the first set. Then you started moving the ball all over the place. Mm-hmm. When she hits hard, does that open things up around the court for you to go to?
For sure, yeah. If anyone's hitting good, it's opening up spots. I think first set, yeah. Never mind.
I think quite a few of those kills in the first set was her in transition out of the back row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That definitely opened up a lot. We knew scouting that they wouldn't have more than 2 hands up on the block. So that Bick was super open the whole match, and she was just killing the ball, hitting it super hard. I think that eventually got the middle to stay more center of the court, so opened up for our other pins. Yeah.
Mimi did a really nice job of facing one way out of the back row and getting the block to go one direction and then going the other direction. And there was she had some bombs today, but there was some craftiness to her swings to get her to get the block the direction that she wanted them to.
Let's say, Kelly, what have you seen from Anaya during these last 3 matches then?
It's what we've seen out of practice and what we've seen out over the, before she got here is her energy and her her ability to keep the ball off the floor can ignite a building, and her teammates and everybody, and she's. Sometimes we forget what is this? This is your 12th match, but I think one match you didn't play, and so it's 11, right? And Anaya's inside of single digits of her match. These guys are just getting their career started, and they've got very high ceilings, and they're hungry and they're confident. They believe in themselves. I think every day they earn a little bit more trust of the teammates, and certainly Anaya can be a very, very important player for us.
Illinois' Taylor DeBoer, 13 kills. Been a while since you guys have given up that many against an unranked opponent's player. Kind of what was she doing that kind of made her as much of a challenge at points tonight?
She's really good, and she can get in on some. It's tough. Their speed of what they're running and her ability to get underneath that middle blocker. And so when they're able to run speed and your middle can't get out there to get across, then she's able to a couple things she's able to do. She's able to go off the late arriving middle. She's able to get underneath that middle, and she's also able to get into that corner, that cross-court corner, and she does it with pace, and so it's really, really hard to control it. The amazing thing is she wasn't playing back row, and for most of the match, she was only playing 2 of the 6 rotations, only 2 of the 3 rotations in the front row. Every once in a while, she was attacking out of the right front, but most of the time they left Hernandez in there, so she was getting those kills. In 2 rotations. Tremendous player.
Defensively, 56 digs, 10 team blocks. I know you've put emphasis on wanting to have good defensive starts.
Yeah.
How would you rate tonight's performance
Yeah.
and your team's defensive identity at this point in the season?
Yeah, we're getting better. We're getting better at being able to dig with range. Our block is getting better, but then the other component is it's not just about keeping the ball off the floor. Do you have the ability of terminating? In transition. And we thought going into this season that would be one of our strengths, and I think it is. And the more that we're able to control hard-driven balls and be able to dig with range and be able to not do it with hesitation and be able to put our hands in good stuff. Our attackers work hard in transition. We've got an elite setter that can put our attackers in good situations in transition, but our transition game was really, really good tonight. Really good. That was probably the best part of our game tonight.
Any last questions?
Only 2 service aces, but again, they.
Well,
seem
you're
to-
coming at it with negativity, man.
Well, wait for the
what do we have
second
to
half.
do here?
Well, I was about to say only 2 service aces, but they
Yeah.
really had a hard time siding out.
Yeah.
Kind of,
Yeah.
how did the serving kind of contribute in ways that maybe doesn't show up in box score?
Yeah, we point scored at a really high level, and that's what we're looking at. The aces, there's not. One of our goals as a team that we talk about is if you're going back there trying to get aces, then you're just in the wrong mindset. What the best servers are going back here trying to put a good ball in good space and try to get them out of system. So you can tell if a server is doing a good job if consistently the setter is running, and if she's standing in one spot over and over again, it's like a quarterback. If they've got a pocket to throw, then it's really tough to beat them. But if you can get that quarterback, if you can get that setter on the move, then it frees you up to kind of set up your defense a little bit better. And I thought we did a really good job of that. Even though we didn't get much aces, I thought our service pressure, consistent service pressure, was really good tonight. So, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.